Hot 97, Yachty, are you just going to take your grill off and just remind us of how much money you have right now? Because
Bet.
I love how you just took your grill out right now. Literally,
Yeah.
it costs more than anything that I might have in my entire life. Thanks.
Nah, don't do that.
So the Pop Tart, I heard so many things. Like you like pizza. You could eat that every day.
I do eat it every day.
What kind?
Pepperoni.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You're not worried that it might cost something?
Such
No?
as.
I don't know. I feel like dairy might do something after a long period of time. No?
Man, cause you hit the pooper scooper, but that's about it.
How's the road treating you right now? Are you exhausted yet or you still got energy? Last time I saw you, we were at
Damn.
South by.
I hope I'm not exhausted because it's about to really pick up.
Yeah? Well,
Into another level.
well, this is the time. I mean, you've been getting on everybody's songs that have been doing so well, and now it's time to focus on you.
Yep.
Do you
Yep.
feel like you've got pressure?
Yes, definitely.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Do you feel like the pressure is from yourself, or do you feel like,
I don't know.
yeah,
I know it's pressure though.
yeah? But I'm assuming for you that's a good thing because I feel that so far you've proven a lot of people wrong, right? You know, I feel like you've been constantly getting called out. Do you feel like that plays a
All the
part?
time.
Does that get exhausting to you?
Not exhausting. It's just like, okay, here's another one.
Yeah.
YOLO. We too blessed, man. I'm too happy to be upset about any negativity. So what it is what it is. But
I'm glad you don't let it get to you.
of course not.
At first, when it, began, did you at all, like, feel like, well, this sucks? Like,
Yeah, because I was young. I mean, I'm still young, but I was new. I
yeah.
feel like I'm rapping, like, but I was so new, and I just didn't understand what I had did wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I was going to say, at the same time now, you've
Fuck
been doing a
'em.
really good job, not,
We popping.
yeah.
Fuck 'em.
And now we have the new song, Peekaboo, which is supposed to be coming out, dropping tonight.
With the
Now-
Migos.
Yeah. Thank you, Katrina. So the reason I'm excited about this video for Peekaboo is that it's very different than the ones we've seen you in.
You
It's
saw it?
I've heard a little bit about it. Come on, man.
Okay.
I do my research, and I heard it's a little bit darker than what
The
we've
usual-
seen you in.
Mhm. Yeah, it is.
Now, purposely, did you do this?
Yeah, just because the song is called Peekaboo, just
Yeah.
to fit the aesthetic. I think it's dope.
How did you and Migos all link up? This is just in passing?
We're family.
Yeah.
It's on the same label.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like I went to their house and then I was like, get on the song.
You know, when we
Definitely.
were at South by, we actually had a chance to talk. I think a lot of people might not know you on a different level, for example. Like
Or at all.
we actually had a deep conversation. We're talking about the state of society and whatnot. Do you feel that you wish people would give it more of a chance with you and be less judgmental?
first.
Yeah.
At first that's how I was. I was like, man, people could take the time to understand even what I'm trying to promote to the youth or what I'm trying to do for the young generation
Yeah.
or the image I'm trying to be a positive one. But then it got to a point where like, if you don't understand or if you don't care to figure out or like take a second, like if you're just gonna prejudge, then why should I care to waste my time to try to inform you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was really interesting that when you were singing along to Coldplay's song and Jay-Z heard you,
Mm-hmm.
and then he was talking about how you should do your own version, and you're like, well, hey, but if you get on it,
Yeah. That was my manager who said that. Well-
hey, listen, it's close enough. Let's
Well,
not take those compliments away.
No, that happened.
Yeah.
Definitely, that's like a highlight in my life.
Yeah.
Definitely a highlight. Top 3.
What were the other two?
I don't know. That honestly might be number 1.
Yeah.
I know another one is last Christmas when I was the first Christmas I ever bought my mom something. When I spazzed, I turned up, bought her like 6, 7 purses, different. You know what I'm saying? Got her Birkin, got Chanel sneakers and Hermes blankets and just all different type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was top two, and then the third one, it's gotta be something real good. I don't want to just blurt it out because I'm not sure.
Oh. Those moments right there, I feel, are so important. And again, when
It
a
was
lot of,
amazing.
right? So, and I think it's so important to hear that because some people look at Lil Yachty, they just think it's all fun and games, but it's like those moments mean the world to you. And those moments mean the world to all of us. You know what I mean? What are some goals you want to accomplish, man, that you just feel like I want to get to that point?
I've accomplished a ton of my life goals.
Yeah.
You know, so now it's like things like I just wanna, I wanna act. I mean, my grandma's really heavy. My grandmother works. She's really heavy in church.
Yeah.
She works with the department who basically works with like giving back. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? I want to start my own foundation.
That's so awesome. What do you want to focus on with your foundation? Anything in particular where
I don't even know. I just always know. I'm always telling my manager like when it's like let's do something for like if it's Thanksgiving or like last Thanksgiving or Christmas, like we should do something.
Yeah.
I think it's dope.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think about how much money I spend on a daily basis, like on stupid stuff, like not even got to be stupid, just like how much money this chain cost me,
Yeah.
like with the money I paid for this chain, I could have bought somebody a house. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that just
But with
got
that being
us
said,
all right now.
but what I'm saying is, I could,
Yeah.
use it for a better cause.
I love that you're saying that because most people, like, again, we hear everybody who might doubt you and think whatnot, but I think this is the nicest thing I've heard during an interview is that admitting, like, hey, I spent all this money, but I'm sure it could go to better use.
Exactly. But the thing is, with those people, those just be like, genuine, like those people be upset at life.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. Like if you honestly hate somebody and you don't know why, something's upsetting you.
Yeah.
So bill is not paid.
Definitely a bill not
Somebody's
paid.
cheating on you.
Yeah.
Mother just told you was adopted.
Yeah. Oh.
You just hate, if you just genuinely don't like somebody, you can just feel really negative about somebody for no reason. Like for no reason. You never met them. No reason.
Yeah.
Something's gotta be wrong. Like, it's not one person in the world that I just hate. Even if they did something wrong to me, it's not one person I hate. And then especially it's no one that I hate that I don't know.
Right. Right. Personally, no. And I think sometimes people, again, assume and they just really think they know it all. I would have thought, listen, when I met you at South by, you were the nicest person. We had such a great conversation. And I was just thinking to myself, I wish more people could see this and actually have a conversation with you. You know what I mean? Versus the assumptions of the videos, the assumptions of the interviews, sound bites or whatnot.
An image.
And the image. Do you feel at this point, I don't know, I know you don't care, but have you had a chance to run into anybody that's maybe called you out and you actually had a conversation with them and they
Pete Rock.
Yeah, and they changed their mind?
I've conversed with Pete Rock numerous times, like through phone, like text.
Yeah.
He was actually supposed to be on my album, but time it was just we couldn't get it up. But I think he'd probably be the biggest one. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably be it.
Yeah.
And then like that was negative and it turned positive.
That's so awesome. Is there anyone, even though it might be negative, is there anyone that you still would care to want to have a conversation with that you're like, you know what? They talked about me.
What's his name? Let me see. He talked crazy about me on Vlad TV.
Let me think.
Lord Jamar.
And you would be open to have a conversation.
I told him that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know, I just went, like his mindset is like, it's off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you feel the backlash with the whole not knowing enough Big songs and Pac songs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, it was there, but I didn't even feel. I felt the backlash when I said Biggie was underrated.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh. But I've apologized.
Yeah. I was gonna say, do you feel that people heard your apology, or do you feel like, oh, that's it? Nope, we wrote him off. It's over. I feel like people did hear your apology.
I feel like there's still a couple people that I owe personal apologies to.
Really? You are so mature to admit that. You know what I mean? A lot of people live their life not admitting when they're wrong or whatnot, and they just go about their day like it's nothing.
I always tell myself if I see P. Diddy, I'm gonna apologize to him.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like that's like one of the closest people, too big.
Yeah.
At least in a like
Energy,
public,
spirit.
public figure.
And I think, again, I would have never expected you to say that just because, especially guys. I feel like guys are way more stubborn. And especially when they do something and they're like, oh, well, I'm not going to apologize for it. So I think this is...
I mean, why not? Who am I? Why I'm too cool?
I
you're
love
wrong,
this
you're wrong.
right now. This is such a... I don't know. I didn't expect this at all, right? Expecting you to want to apologize for maybe hurting somebody's feelings. You know what I mean?
Not even for hurting someone's feeling. I feel like it was just a disrespectful comment that I had made.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if it may not even hurt your feelings, it was just this. I just think I wouldn't want to be called underrated, even if I am. Or I mean, I wouldn't want to be called overrated, even if I am. So for me to say something like that, like someone like him, I was just blurting out I was just being stupid, honestly.
Do you feel maybe the frustration of maybe being the young wave and maybe the OGs not accepting it as much? Because I understand that. I understand the frustration of like, yo.
It's just because I was always asked about him in every interview. It was frustration. That's exactly what it was. You know what I'm saying? I always every time someone saw me in public, they just always asked me. I just didn't, and I didn't get it because I didn't grow up on that. Like, my dad never played that. My mom never played big.
What did they play?
I don't remember my mom playing shit, honestly. I think she probably played a little Usher, Fantasia. Like, I really don't remember my mom playing shit. My dad was a music head. He played all types of genres of music. He played Radiohead, Coldplay, Gorillaz, Danger Mouse. He listened to Outkast, Bilal, Jay Dilla a lot, Kanye West.
And you had a chance to work with Kanye, part of the fashion show. Did you actually have conversations? And
I met him in the studio.
Yeah.
He didn't say too much.
Yeah.
He gave me a free Pablo shirt.
Which is nice.
Before it came out, it was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not mean. He's a nice person. I want to sit and actually talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really got to sit and actually talk to Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was it doing the Sprite commercial with LeBron?
Dope.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Listen, these endorsements are major. Sprite, Target. Those are nice paychecks right there.
Only getting bigger. Oh, they incredible paychecks.
And now you're also the creative director for Nautica? Designer.
Yeah.
So how did this happen? Because Nautica is such a classic brand. You know, you could look back in hip hop and be like, okay, that's part of the OG world.
Exactly.
So how did that come about for you in Nautica?
I don't know, I'm just all about branding. I always have been. So like when I was like coming up, like I wanted that brand to represent me. So I used to wear their clothes. I basically was doing free promotion. Like I was just like there was no teenagers wearing Nautica. Like I was the only teenager wearing Nautica. Yeah. And I was cool, making it cool. So I just kept tagging them. Maybe they would notice it.
No.
And then one day they DM me on Twitter.
Really? Wow. So now let's talk about a little bit about your love life. What's going on? The girlies want to know how you feeling. Are you single?
I got a girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I'm not going to hide it because she's going to beat me up if I say I don't.
This is the first time I've seen you smile this big talking about anything, and it's about your girlfriend. Is she in the industry? Do we know her?
Nah. My girl's low-key.
Low-key. How did you guys meet? This is sweet. All the girls right now are like this, oh, how cute.
Well, I feel like anybody I meet is off the internet nowadays. I'm 19, so, I didn't, meet her at the bar or anything.
Met her through the internet.
Yeah.
Was it you pursuing her, or how did this happen?
Yeah, of course. That was the situation. I was stalking her.
So how does this happen? How do you court somebody? Like, what did you say? Like, hey, I think you're beautiful. We're just
I
so
don't even
curious.
remember. No, I didn't even start off like that. It was chill.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I said. I said something super corny. I don't remember. She tells people we met at a coffee shop. I'm not going to coffee shops ever. It's just something she says. I don't know. She's cool though.
And you're in love right now.
Whoa.
Oh, no. Okay, so this is the beginning. Say, okay, sorry, I jumped it. Hold on. Okay.
Gosh.
Next interview will be maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe the L word.
We getting there. I mean,
Yeah?
she makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Aw.
really focused on anybody else. We good.
I think this is so great for you. Do you feel
Yeah.
like it's hard, though, being on the road, the pressures of other women?
Well, the thing with, like, I fly her to me every other week. Yeah, so, like, she's in Oakland right now, but on Sunday, it's Friday, she'll meet me in L.A., then she'll come home with me to Orlando on Monday and be with me that week. Then I go to London next week. I'm taking London with me. Yeah.
You are really courting her right now, Yachty. This is, you know what? I like this because a lot of guys forget this part of dating.
Man, I feel like I grew up so fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With, like, in this, like, industry and, like, just my life in general. It's numerous amount of women I have been through right before her. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I done literally been through it all. And I was tired.
Yeah.
They get old just on the road, chicks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool, but it's really whack. For
Yeah.
real.
I love that you're saying there's so many young guys look up to you and they could just be like, oh, I don't really have to continue doing something that doesn't truly fulfill me.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want to.
Unless you want to.
But I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I've always been the type to step out and say how I feel.
Yeah. You're so happy right now.
I'm good. I'm happy in life. I mean, my life has been happy. I have been happy with life since I dropped out of college. You know what I'm saying? Not saying drop out of college, but I am saying pursue your dreams if college is not where it is. People forget that, you know what I'm saying? That grade school instills to go to college. I remember, man, kindergarten to 12th grade, it was nothing but go to college.
Yeah. What were you going to study?
Communications or broadcasting.
Oh.
Yeah, I wanted to be I always wanted to be either behind the camera or on the camera. Yeah.
And then you just ended up
I dropped out.
What was the point you're like, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm dropping out. I'm just going to pursue rap.
All right, so I got arrested for some bad choices I made. And when I was in jail, I was just like, that was my first time there. I had saw like just what it's like on the inside. You know what I'm saying? You make bad choices and stuff. And then when I got out, I saw life like differently. It was like a new place. You know what I'm saying? When I went back on the campus I was on, I just was like, 'cause the people were really like mean to me.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I don't know, they didn't understand me. 'Cause I went to Alabama State in Montgomery. You know what I'm saying? I just had red braids and beads and like I dressed different. So people just looked at me like an outsider, like an outcast, and they treated me like as such. And I was so used to I was cool all of my grade school life. Like I was the cool kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For being myself, because I grew up in Atlanta.
Right.
But I don't know. I just didn't want to be like those people. You know what I'm saying? It was a different variety of things. I remember my mom used to tell me right before I went to college, I got to get a loan. It was going to be this much, and I was going to spend my whole life paying it back. And it was just all these different things I was like, I don't want to do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to have to pay for one house for all my life.
Isn't that crazy?
I don't want a used car. I don't want to be behind on my credit card bills. Like, I want to be rich. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you just described most of us living here. You know what I mean? And it's just part of that cycle. And you just decided, you know what? I'm going to do this and it better work out. Did you have any insecurities? Like, you know, this might not work out?
Well, this is how I looked at it. So I was 18 in college. Mm-hmm. So it was my freshman year. I went to college. At 17, and then I turned 18. So I was like, I looked at it like, A lot of the freshmen were 19.
Right.
I looked at like I at least have 1 year to try. If it messes up, I can go back to college and be the same age as freshmen.
I like this.
Yeah, so I was like, I got 1 year to give it a shot, and then it worked out in like 5 months, if that.
God.
5, 6 months. It took off. Like took off.
Oh, it's still taking off.
Yeah, now it's taking, and then it just progressed. Yeah, exactly.
And now acting, you're gonna get those checks.
Yeah, that's really what I want to do. I really want to act. I really want to score a movie before the end of the year. That's my one of my biggest goals. It's my number one goal.
Anyone in mind that you really want to work with?
Not necessarily. I
Yeah.
just wanna play a really good role, and I want to be really good at it. And I wanna.
What if they're like, we gotta get rid of the braids for the role?
That's crazy. I don't know. It's gotta be a lot of money.
Yachty, I'm so happy to see you. You're in such a great space. You're always in a great space when I see you. I'm glad you have someone in your life that makes you happy.
For sure.
Wait, now you said she was in Oakland. Is she from Oakland?
Yes. Yeah, my girlfriend's from Oakland. She lives in Oakland.
That's the Bay will get you every time.
Yeah.
It's nice out there, right?
I haven't been to Oakland, but I've been to San Francisco.
It's nice.
It's amazing.
Oh, look, the next time I see you, I hope you guys are still together. And
Me too.
Has your mom met her, by the way?
Yes.
Likes her?
I didn't tell my mom I was my girlfriend. She met her though. She didn't know.